Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is Philadelphia's gold and silver sector index daily. Well, what can I say? The market is screaming higher, but very short term, I think it got ahead of itself a bit. It left here with this daily scale, left a big gap here. I think they are probably going to come down, I would imagine, to fill that gap, and we have the 200 moving average right here. Okay, so on the daily, yes, the structure is looking super bullish, but very short term, any retracement here should prove to be an excellent buying opportunity. Okay, so that's the daily of XAO. I'm going to jump to the 60 minutes. That's what I see as 1-2. That's probably another 1-2. If I'm right, you can see that might be a fourth wave short term, and then just a run, and next week or even today a correction. Now we go down to close the gap here. In my book, this is a buying opportunity. Okay, could I be wrong and it could extend the decline? Anything is possible, but so many factors are now supporting further rally in the precious metals. It is worth taking the risk if it goes back there. Worth taking the risk going long, but don't mortgage your house and go on margin. It's insane. Never do that. That is AGUI. That's the 30-minute scale. That's 1, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another 1, 2. If so, you can see what I have in mind. A jump, and then some profit taking, consolidation, and then further run to high ground. Also, this one is a screaming buy situation, and I suppose that the rally will be with us for months to come, in the same way that I think that the dollar is going to look down for months to come. Yes. What can you say after the projections delivered by the Fed and the action, and also by other central bankers? Yes, in Europe, elsewhere. So I think the scene is set for a continuation of this powerful rally. Here's the chart of gold. That's spot gold. That's the daily. Again, pretty chaotic scene here. With this spike high and then diving sharply, but overall, of course, this is very bullish. This is best wave count that I have for you. This is 1, this is 2. On the daily, we are seeing the 50 crossing higher, running higher. The 200 is also running higher. We have this as a possible 1, 2, 1, 2. Could it be different? Yes, but a different wave count will not turn this into a bearish wave count, you know, I mean, into a bearish situation. I think at most there are maybe minor projections here that have to be altered, but the overall reading, what I see here is again a screaming buy situation. And that is the spot. So next year is going to be fun. Next is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of dynamic movement here. That's a 1 2 1 2 if I'm right. Straight up, straight up. This could be a tiny 1 2 3 4 5. So correcting like that for a few days is likely to be followed by an attack on the previous high registered here, and it is going to go nuts. Here's silver. That's the quarterly. Now we can sit and debate for hours. That's the end of a fourth wave. That's the end of a fourth wave coming, whatever. One thing is clear, this market is going to take off probably sooner than later, and it's going to blast above this level. I mean, if there was any barrier that was holding it back, I think that barrier was lifted now. The Fed essentially said we are going to trash the dollar, and that is not the thing with central bankers, you know, that they have a policy, you know, and when they take a stance, they're unlikely to change their position, the direction that they took. They're unlikely to change it from 1 month to the next. This is very unusual, very unusual. So when they come and tell us, listen, we are projecting inflation coming down year after year for the next several years, what do you think is going to happen to rates? Rates are going to decline, the bonds are going to soar, the precious metals are absolutely going to fly. That is pretty clear. Okay, so we have a 1-2 here. Sorry, we have a 1-2 here. We have another 1-2 here, another 1-2 tiny here. That's a rocket. It's just going to go there. Yeah. Could I be wrong? Yeah. Could it stall here and continue sideways? Yes, but it's not very likely. How long it's going to get stalled here? This is the quarterly. It's not going to stay here for another quarter. I would be very surprised. Let's break to the monthly. And that's 1. That's 2. Okay. That's an ABC pretty clear. If that's another 1-2, you can see it's knocking on the door. There is a huge inverse head and shoulders here on the monthly. And let's now break to the weekly. So we have seen likely a 1 2 3 4 5 on the weekly. Coming down, we have seen an ABC second wave complete here, and the structure I wish would have been clearer because it came down but didn't quite fulfill, if you like, a classic 1-2. Either way there is a problem, but the overall message is clear as far as I'm concerned. The message is silver wants to go higher. That's 1-2. Could that be a 1 2 3 4 5? That's another 1-2. Yes, but in the case of silver, it came down sufficiently to warrant consideration that this might be a 1-2. Okay, could I be wrong? Yes. Could it reverse and break this level? Yes, not very likely. Yes, not very likely. Okay, that's how I take it. So any correction short term in silver is a buy. Not buy like you don't want to see it again, but buy, fill up your pockets with silver. Here we go. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 ended here, or soon it's going to end. We're going to have a correction. I have some stops waiting for a possible spike bottom, and then hopefully we'll catch something and it is going to reverse. So that's silver. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week. And at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here. Chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there's plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.